I can of my own self do nothing. By myself I can do nothing. For I seek not to please myself, but him who hath sent me. I do not seek my own will, but the will of the Father who has sent me. Now this is John 5:30. Wonderful Bible verse. Those words are from a couple different translations. But what is the essence? What is this verse trying to tell us? It gets me excited to share this. Obviously, the Father in this verse refers to God. And what is God's name? I am. I'm blessed with a wonderful pastor who shares his weekly big ideas for his sermons with me. And his big idea for this week is Christ is equal to God. Why? Because whoever Christ is, God is. Wherever the Son is, the Father is. Of course, the Holy Spirit. The three are inseparable. Regardless of what a Jehovah's Witness may tell you. They don't believe in the Holy Trinity. And that's okay. I'm not judging anybody. But what I know is true for me and my relationship with divinity. That here I am, here I stand. Right now, as an apprentice, I'm blessed to be of this spiritual service, to share this devotional with you, for you. I said in a recent video, I shared a golden nugget with you, saying that creation is finished. God said that it is good. Now chew on this nugget, this golden nugget, this statement with me for a moment. Since creation is finished, the Father, the will of the Father, is never in a position of saying, I will be. Why, practically? Because everything already exists. As Ecclesiastes 1:9 says, it tells us this. It says, there's nothing new under the sun. And so, not my will, but thine will be done. That's why we say this in the Lord's Prayer. Whenever we see the Lord in all capital letters, L-O-R-D, it's referring to the Holy Trinity. You see that all throughout the Bible, the Lord in all caps. Why does the Father always speak in the present tense, I am, not I will be? Because I will be is a confession that I am not currently. Father's will is always I am. In the infinite I am consciousness. It's always now, always today. Today that the Lord has made. Therefore today is Judgment Day. Justice, righteousness. These two beauteous words to chew on. It's concepts, but it's deeper than just concepts. It's something that gives your life flavor and meaning and value. I'm here to will of the Father, to do His justice. But I, of my own will, can't do any justice. I see this license plate now. I don't know if you can, but 333. I'm hoping you can see that, which to me is a 533 as I see it now. To me, that's a synchronicity. 33 vertebrae in the human spine, the altar of the divine. The life, the light, the prana, the life energy flows upwardly, up the spine, unimpeded. The unimpeded inflow of this cosmic kundalini life force energy, the divine creative life force, to the higher regions, to the higher energy centers, to the higher self, so that lights up our Buddhic body, so that our connection with God is seen clearly, and it's always felt viscerally, no matter what activity. We get to share this with the world around us, and it's so, again, I use this word beauteous, righteousness, justice. Resist, not evil. Check out that video on here. I was also driving. Because when you see clearly, when your life energy rises to the higher energy centers, you perceive essence. You see through appearance. And oftentimes words don't even do justice, because you simply embody that blank stare of existence. But that blank stare, that gaze is not emptiness. It's from a certain fullness and vibrance, vitality, because one respects this life energy within them and views it sacredly. Doesn't squander it mindlessly. Realizes that, hey, so long as I exist aware from within this body, I'm here to share this energy. You can say, so long as I'm in this material world, my job, my sole role, whatever it takes the outward form as, is to share, is to give. That's really the essence, the beginning of our spiritual awakening. It starts with realizing that, hey, I'm here to be serving, not taking, not getting. It's the beginning of all progress. Because when we're sincere in our devotional service, the Lord pours His grace on us. Nothing of our own will, nothing I can personally do to get this grace. 8:33, happen to look at time again, synchronicity. This is always happening to me, and I hope you too, by the grace of the Lord, is always talking to you, talking to us, showing us, hey, you're on the path, keep going, keep walking, never give up. Whatever is within your radar or focus, pay attention. And attention will pay you, not just materially, but spiritually. You'll have the best of both worlds. You'll have a material, worldly pension and a divine pension. You'll realize that actually all your survival needs are already met. They've always been met. Somehow, some way. Not by your own personal will, but by grace. By trust in the process. By realizing that actually, I am is not a process. This process implies sequence and time. But I am always is. The Father's will always is. Therefore, as sons and daughters and brothers and sisters, as children of the Most High Father, want you to understand, I want you to grasp that you're always one with the will of the Father, whether it seems that way or not. Don't let your mind get in the way. Don't let the perception, the projection of time get in the way. Don't let a self-definition, a self-limitation get in the way. Realize that the true I am, the infinite consciousness, is limitless. And I am this. This is my true essence. There's only two things in the universe, energy and consciousness. And when our life energy rises within us, the Kundalini awakens. What is the role of a true guru, of a true teacher? It's not to make you comfortable, because the truth is definitely not comfortable. You'll go through the ringer. There's points on your journey where you're going to see hell. You're going to experience hell. And that's okay. Simply that willingness to be uncomfortable, to get out of your comfort zone, to admit that I don't know, so that the doors of revelation open to actually knowing, to actually experiencing and being the truth, not simply reading and hearing about it. If you want to hear about it, that's part of it. But it's not so much the concepts in themselves, but the Holy Spirit, the grace which is transmitted orally, verbally, via osmosis, so that all people who hear this realize their infinite, eternal essence. Which is beyond all concepts, yet simultaneously within them. And so I share this in resonance. I hope it resonates with you, wherever you are. Whatever you do on your spiritual journey, know that the Father, His grace is always with you, eternally. And one more thing. Realize that today is Judgment Day. It's not just something that we witness when we leave the body. Of course, there's that too. However, Judgment Day is here now. And in fact, heaven is here now. On this earth, on this planet. Be wary, be careful of anyone telling you that heaven is beyond. Heaven is some other place than what is here now. Of course, there's that too. There's transcendence. However, as we're aware here on this Mother Earth, on this planet, as we're grounded here in spirit, as we embody it, know that heaven is here now. It's not somewhere else to be found. It's within you and your own experience. Everything is the one consciousness, and you bring this awareness, uplifting the world around us as you exist. That is our purpose, to be of service, to share the life essence. Whatever, again, outward expression that takes, whether you're a janitor or a preacher. Everyone is serving in their own unique way, because today is the day that the Lord has made. Every day we live for this moment now, and even the word now is a concept. But when this is our inner experience, our subjective witnessing of the eternal presence, there's a certain richness and profoundness of experience that automatically we share with the world around us, whether or not people around us are conscious. There's something deeper within them that is aware of this, that is uplifted by your presence. You automatically purify the world around you, whatever you do, simply by being there. You're sharing, simply by existing. You're serving, simply by being and witnessing. You're uplifting. Whatever you observe, you increase its consciousness. No words even need to be spoken, simply your silence. The essence of your presence uplifts. And this is your purpose. I'm confident to say this because this is my purpose. This is our purpose. Collectively, in terms of all of us, humanity. It's much bigger than one person individually. And in a higher context, from a higher context of awareness, we realize that personality, how minuscule its existence. How temporary, but at the same time, when we're aware of eternity, we embody this essence. We bring that eternal presence to this world through our personality. Wow. It's a sauna in here now. Lady looking at me smiling randomly. So I bow to her. I bow to everybody. The light in me honors the light in you.